I know, right? I can't believe it either. High five. High five. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we are both just, like, totally stoked to get, like, this huge, thoughtful, awesome response from you, Confused Matthew. Thank you so much. Yep, I know. The first thing, and this is my fault, not your fault. My son's name is not Ben. At the beginning of the first video, I called him Little Bit as a nickname. It's not like a regular nickname that I use or anything, and I just kind of went through a whole bunch of them through the video because I know I go out of my way not to include any kind of personal information in these videos because this YouTube channel is mostly devoted to a subject that can cause, unfortunately, some people to make a lot of judgments about a person, and I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to deal with those problems. What are you doing, you little wiggler? So, in the interest of protecting myself and my family, I didn't say his name at all. In fact, at one point when I was recording, I actually did say his name, so I had to stop and say the sentence over again with just a nickname in it, so his name's not Ben. That's my fault, not yours. I watched it again, and it does sound like I called him Little Ben. Yeah, that's not that is not his name. The name for our channel is Skierkowa, which is a Polish word, sort of, and I won't explain any more than that because that would also kind of tie the channel to my real world identity, which is something I try not to do. Apart from that, though, I thought your response was awesome, and I mean, we are totally excited and we appreciate it. The only thing I would say, maybe, like you mentioned my last two questions at the end, and I really only saw it as one question. I just kind of reworded it a couple ways, and when I asked specifically if film could still be art, I didn't really mean to ask that question. Obviously, I knew that that film could be art without telling a story, and the example that you gave of 2001 is probably the perfect example of why I would have said, yeah, of course it can. But I'm glad that I asked that, and I'm glad that you answered it, because by answering those, treating those rewordings as questions unto themselves, it really gave sort of a holistic answer, like a more dimensional answer to the main question than it would have been without it. So we appreciate that, don't we? Yeah. And he is cute, isn't he? Oh my gosh, he's awesome. High five. Yeah. And I can't promise that he won't ever like The Lion King, but I promise that he won't ever hate your channel. Thanks again so much. We are, wow. Because of your response, my video with a question to you, which is far from the video that I consider my best or the most proud of, but it's got now the most views and comments of any video I've ever made by a pretty healthy margin. Like, I'm not even sure if I'd gotten over 100 before, and this one, I haven't looked at it today. It was like 250 views last night at midnight, so wow. I mean, that's awesome, and on that level too, we really appreciate. I mean, I really was just expecting a comment. It was a question I thought was pretty cool, and there's like probably one other video that I made where the little one was a co-star. I suppose I should start tapping this resource more often. Can I get a high five? High five? Yeah. He's a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah. For he gets his handsomeness from his mother, not so much from Dad. But oh. Thanks again. It was really awesome to hear from you. We appreciate it. Yeah. P.S. We talked about it. Yeah, and we agreed that Ben is an awesome stage name. So from now on YouTube, this is Ben, right? High five, Ben. Thanks again.